Look man, I used to be exactly in your position. I wanted to make money online. I used to see all these mentors and YouTubers make money by dropshipping, e-commerce, copywriting or freelancing. Literally, I saw all of it. But I was like, is that really possible? And I was really interested and I really wanted to make money online. But then one day, I found about day trading. Yes, day trading, the thing that changed my life. It changed my life and now I want to change your life. Because I want to give everybody a chance for free. Because all of these mentors and gurus are requiring for you to pay them a lot of money. So I don't want to do that. I want to actually change something in this trading industry. So I'm gonna give it for free. So this is the video for the absolutely beginners. Okay man, stay tuned. I'm gonna explain you step by step how you can start day trading Forex to be exact, and how you can later on turn profitable and make money. Watch till the end because you really are going to need all of these. So stay tuned. Since we're talking about Forex, wow, it is raining outside. That's nice, I love it. Okay, back to the topic, my bad. Since we're talking about Forex, you may wonder, what is Forex? And I actually chose Forex to be exact because you probably are familiar with it, or you probably don't know that you're familiar with it. But let me just tell you, what is Forex? It comes from the term of foreign exchange, and it is literally when you change from a currency to another currency. For example, you change from USD, the United States dollar, to Japanese yen. Let's say you're traveling across the world. You want to change your currency at the airport to Japanese yen. Now you gotta remember that these currencies actually move all the time. Now let's say in the meantime, while you were in Japan, let's say you didn't spend any money during that time and you switched back to United States dollars. During that time the exchange rate moved, so you made money or you lost. And that's how Forex works. Now thanks to technology, we don't actually have to go to the airport or switch currencies all the time. We can just simply do it from our phone at our home. So that is absolutely great. Okay, now that you know the absolute basics of Forex, how does it work? Now you may wonder, FX, how can I actually day trade now? Well, that is actually a real good question and I hope you asked that. So what you need is the trading view. Trading view is the place where you actually find the setups for the trade. It is the place where you draw on the charts, where you actually see the market moving up and down. Then you obviously need a platform to take the trades on, so I'm gonna say MetaTrader 5 or 4. MetaTrader 5 or 4 is the place where you execute. Now, depending on your broker, most of the time it will use MetaTrader 5 or 4. It can also use CTrader and DXTrader or whatever. Things have changed now, but the most common one is MetaTrader 5 or 4. It is actually what I personally use, so let's go with that. Now, most definitely, you're gonna need your broker. Your broker is the place where the actual trade is being held. But you have to be really wise when choosing your broker because this is the place where you actually deposit money, actual money, your hard-earned money. Okay, let's start from TradingView. So, TradingView, the place where you actually are going to find your setups to trade. So, I have it right here, but you're gonna go on Google or whatever. You're gonna write down TradingView.com. I have it right here, so I'm just gonna open it. Now, it's gonna take you to a place like this. Obviously, first of all, it's gonna just look a little bit different. This is my settings. It doesn't look white, or it's gonna look like darker color. This is the up candle and this is the down candle. Obviously, you may wonder like, what the hell? How am I supposed to day trade with all these candles? Now this is a candle. Each one is a candle. We call them candles. Now that's another topic. This is just for the basics, okay? But now on the left, you're gonna see the pair that you're watching, okay? Right now I'm watching BTC USD, which is the Bitcoin, okay? Now I'm going to open this symbol search. You're gonna go on this place. You may wonder, what the hell am I gonna choose? Now, since we're talking about Forex, you're gonna go right here, Forex. Now, you may wonder, FX, how am I going to choose out of all of these? Well, let me explain you. First of all, what is this? As you can see, this right here, GBP USD. This is Forex. GBP, Great British Pound, versus United States dollar. Just like I explained in the beginning, when you're at the airport, you're gonna exchange from a currency to a currency. This is the same thing. In this case, GBP versus the United States dollars. So it's gonna compare them. They're battling against each other. So this is GBP USD, Great British Pound against the United States dollar. This is Euro USD. This is the euro, the currency that most of the countries in Europe use, versus the United States dollar. So against the United States dollar. Okay, and this right here is USD JPY. Just like I explained in the beginning, United States dollar against the Japanese yen. So that is exactly it. Now you may wonder, how am I gonna choose a pair? Which pair am I gonna trade? Now, we all have schedules in life. You're gonna choose a pair that fits your schedule. But you may wonder, what am I saying? Well, since this is Forex, there are going to be market sessions to trade on. The first one will be Asian session. Second one is going to be the London session. And the last one is going to be New York session. Okay? 3 sessions to trade on. Obviously there are Sydney sessions, etc., but we're gonna skip those. We're gonna focus on these 3: Asian, London, and New York. Now, it makes sense, right? If I'm gonna choose GBP USD, Great British Pound, against the United States dollar, what session am I gonna trade on? Now, obviously, it can be traded on London and New York. Why? Because GBP USD, GBP, London, Great British Pound, London session, United States dollar, New York session. Makes sense, right? Now, obviously, you can trade Forex on any day, any session, but the most volatility are gonna be on those sessions. And GBP JPY, this can be traded on GBP pair. So the most volatility is gonna be on London session and JPY on Asia session. Makes sense, right? Now, you may wonder, how can I find these sessions and which sessions are the most volatile? Well, again, you're gonna go on Google. You're gonna write down Forex market hours, okay? Because you wanna know that, okay? Forex market hour. You're gonna choose babypeeps.com. It's gonna take you to a place like this, babypeeps.com. What is this place? This is for the absolute beginners. In this place, you can actually learn Forex, the absolute basics. Now, are you gonna turn profitable with this? No, but you're gonna know the absolute basics, which is necessary, pretty necessary, okay? Forex market hours. This is why we're here. This is the place. This is going to be where we check the market session opens and the hours when to trade on. Now, this right here is Tokyo, which is the where the Japanese yen and all these Asian pairs are gonna be traded on, like the most volatility. So we're gonna check it right here. 3 a.m. on my time is gonna be open. Now, London session, GBP pairs. For example, GBP USD, it has a lot of volatility on London session. Obviously makes sense. So for me, it's going to open at 10 a.m. on my time, but obviously it's gonna be different for your time. Okay. So let's just go back here, and for example, GBP USD was 10 a.m. for me. So I'm just gonna press like this. This is the session open for today. Session opened right here on GBP USD. I mean on London session. So London session opened right here today. Okay. Now, New York session. What you're gonna trade on, if you want to trade if you want to trade gold or GBP USD, all the USD pairs are gonna move a lot right here. So for me, it is 3 p.m. So it is right here, 15, aka 3 p.m. This is where the New York session opens. Okay. So that is where the most volatility is gonna be on GBP USD, on London session and New York session open. So makes sense. Okay. Hope you understand. And it is United States. They have so much power over the currencies, so obviously it's going to be the session where it's going to be the most volatility. So volatility means it's going to move a lot, okay? So makes sense. And you can see that this volume This is Tokyo, not that much volatility. London session opens, the volatility is rising, and on New York session, boom, peaks, as you can see. If you live on London, then London session is going to be great for you. It's going to be at 8 a.m. for London people. Now New York is going to be 8 a.m. also for New York people, like people who live on New York. But just choose whatever fits you, okay? And after that, you're gonna go on these pairs and you're gonna choose a pair that fits the session open, okay? The market session open. What do I trade? I trade GBP/USD, and I also trade this stock index, US 500 index, the SPX 500. But don't worry about this. This I trade on New York Stock Exchange open, which is when the New York Stock Exchange opens. So 9:30 bell hits on New York session, which is like 1.5 hours after the New York session opens. But you don't have to worry about this. This is like a little bit more complex and a little bit more advanced. But I like to trade this. But the Forex is absolutely fine. It is absolutely amazing. I trade both of these. This is just a United States dollar index. I mean, don't worry about this. But yeah, GBP/USD, that's what I trade. I love it. I've been trading it for like since I started. Now I'm gonna explain you that you need a strategy to trade with. There are a lot of people who teach. I teach on my channel for free. Don't worry. You can go check that out. If you want to learn from other people like ICT, TGR Trades, whatever, you just have to be really wise when choosing from who to learn on, because there are a lot of gurus out there who want to just take your money. But be careful, okay? Obviously you can also learn a strategy for yourself, so it really doesn't matter. Just trading is all personal. It is what works for you. But I also have on my YouTube channel, I have explained my strategy, risk management, how to create your trading plan, obviously. So all the essentials, what you need is on my channel, so go check that out. I also have a Discord channel where, as you can see right here, all the new uploads on YouTube, so you're not gonna miss anything. And also I have literally free things about trading, blah blah blah, crucial, psychology, etc. And obviously the community, find like-minded people, okay? Yeah man, feel free to join, link is in the description. Yes sir, it is absolutely free. Okay man, now that we got our trading view part done, like you just literally saw it, that is the place where you draw on your charts and find setups. Okay, now we're gonna go on MetaTrader 5, the platform that you're gonna execute the trades, okay? So MetaTrader 5, the platform where you execute the trades. As you can see right here, this man is holding a phone just like me. When I trade, I take the trades on my phone. You can also trade with your PC, as you can see right here, but I trade on phone. It's a lot way more simple. Let's say, for example, you see a setup. This is the setup. You're like, okay, wow. So what you're gonna do, you're gonna go on your phone, MetaTrader 5 or 4, or whatever the platform your broker gives you. You're gonna simply check these coordinates right here, 5235.3, right here, 5177.7. This is the stop loss. Now obviously you need to know your calculations. How much am I gonna risk? I recommend risking 1%. Depends obviously. So you're gonna go to a calculator. This is the place where you actually can calculate how much you're gonna risk. Now, for example, GBP/USD. All of these pairs have different contract sizes, etc. So let's say you want to risk 1%. You're gonna place 1%. Let's say your account balance is let's say $1,000. Okay, your account balance is $1,000. Now right here we're gonna go on GBP/USD. Right here, what is the stop loss? As you can see right here, this you see the cursor below this. There is a number 7.6. that is the pip size. And also here above this cursor, 17.7. that is the pip size. You're gonna write it down. So stop loss is going to be, let me check, 7.6. I want to risk 1%. Calculate. Boom. Lot size 0.13. Now I'm gonna go on the MetaTrader. I'm gonna place the lot size, like literally, just like this says. And now I'm gonna mark out this coordinates. Stop loss 1.25632, and the take profit is 1.25885. Now this is obviously an example, and obviously I'm gonna mark out these lot sizes, and boom, execute. Then I'm just gonna wait for the setup to play. Okay, and if it hits the take profit, I'm gonna win. If it hits the stop loss, I'm gonna lose. Okay, simple as that. If now, since I risk 1%, let's say I hit the stop loss, how much am I going to lose? Now I'm literally going to lose $10. Now restore ratio is 2.3, so if I hit my take profit, that means it's gonna be 2.3%. So I would make $23. Makes sense, right? Why? Because literally this literally 1%, aka $10 times 2.3, so it's gonna be $23. Okay, sounds weird, sounds like rocket science, could be, but it's not. It's literally easy. You're gonna learn it. But yeah, that's just how it works. That's how you're gonna execute your trades. Okay, I hope you understood that it's really not, it's not hard. Okay, it could take some time to learn. I remember for me it sounded really complicated, but then I just did it over and over and over again, and just things got easy. Okay, but just like for you, you just have to be consistent, and you're gonna learn it. This is just the simple part. The hard part is actually the trading psychology, and obviously the strategy. I mean, the strategy is pretty easy once you learn it, but yeah, if you want to learn that, go to my YouTube channel. Okay, now you need a broker, or if you want to trade with prop firms. What is a prop firm? It is a place that gives you rented money, and you just, I don't trade them. I have tried, but it literally is for people who don't have a lot of capital. It will like lend you money, not literally. You're gonna pay a fee like $300, and you're gonna get like $50,000 in prop money, and you have to pass 2 challenges, and then what you make is real. Like when you get to the funded stage, you can literally, let's say you make 5% and you have a 50k account, you literally are gonna make $2.5 thousand, literally pretty insane, for $300 because you paid $300 for the fee. But obviously do not get too excited, because the statistics say that most of the people are gonna lose, obviously, because most of the people are gambling in trading, or just not following their trading plan, etc. But you should only buy them once you're profitable. Same with live accounts. You should only trade with real money once you're profitable, or obviously you can trade with low capital, because it actually helps you with your psychology, and you get the feel of actually making money or losing money. Hope you understand. Now, your broker or your prop firm, you have to choose. You have to be really wise when you choose this. I recommend you choosing a regulated broker, meaning it's regulated, it's literally more trusted, and etc. If you choose a unregulated broker, there's always this chance that you will lose your money. But obviously be really wise, and obviously do your research when you choose a broker or a prop firm, because literally there has been times where people have lost their money because they chose a bad broker. I'm not trying to scare you guys, but that shit happens. So be really wise, do your research. Okay, but yeah, the broker is going to be the place that your trade is going to be hosted. So let's say if I take a trade on my MetaTrader, it's gonna send out a signal to the broker, and the broker is gonna host the trade, and the broker is actually gonna pay you. You can literally withdraw your money or deposit money in there. And same goes with prop firm. You're gonna buy an account in your prop firm. But yeah, man, now that I explained those 3, TradingView, your MetaTrader 5 or 4, and your broker, obviously, now that you know those are the essential that you need, those apps. Now that we got all of those away, Now I'm gonna explain you about the news. The events are really essential because those literally can happen every day, and you need to know when are those going to happen, because those are the things that are gonna affect the markets really bad, really hard. You can literally just, let's say the market is going normally and suddenly it just rips, and if you don't know about the news, you can literally lose a trade. So you really need to know about these. When are these news gonna happen? Okay, you're gonna go on Google, you're gonna write down forexfactory.com. I have it right here. You're just gonna click it, and it's gonna take you to a place like this. Now you may wonder, this looks like rocket science. I know it looks, but all you need is this calendar part. Calendar, it literally shows this month and all the other months. As you can see right here, it's April. This is the calendar. Today we had news. JOLTS job openings. Okay. Now I'm gonna go on trading. By the way, I'm just gonna tell you like this. I have previously made a video on this topic exactly. This, how to actually read news data and how to take a trade on those. But I'm just gonna tell you like this. You shouldn't trade right before red folder news, because that is gambling, because you literally cannot actually know is it going up or down. So it is gambling. But let me just show you an example what happened. As you can see, this is USD news, red folder news. These you should be really cautious about. Be really cautious about these red folder news, because this actually moved the market drastically. Now let me show you an example. We're gonna go, when did this happen? 5 p.m. Okay, we're gonna go on 50-minute time frame. By the way, if you don't know, this on the left, this is past. On the right, this is the current situation. As you can see, this candle is moving. So this is the current price action on GBP USD. And all the other pairs, same thing. Left is the past, and this is what's going to happen. Okay, now let me tell you. Hold on. Let me tell you. The news happened. Literally, this news happens almost every day, so you gotta be really wise. You should always check if there's news coming up. Now 5 p.m. okay, this was, yeah, let me just show you. Let me go on replay mode. This is the replay mode. Let me go on 5 minute. Now look right here, this line here is where the news happens. How can I know? Because I literally marked out this line right here. Because 5 p.m. and this is also 5 p.m. It shows 17, but it's 5 p.m. Okay, now just look. Boom! Do you see this big candle? Literally just wicks this side, and also this side also is gonna be taken. Wick is this right here. This smaller. This is the actual body of the candle, and this is the wick of the candle. Don't worry if you don't know. You can learn it always, and more videos are gonna come about the strategy, etc. But yeah, as you can see, red folder news literally impacted the market pretty drastically. As you see, small candles, boom, a big candle. So that's why you gotta be really careful. For example, let's say you were on a trade right here. Let's say you had your stop loss right here, and something like this, boom, you literally would have gotten stopped out. You would have lost this trade, because like I told you, you really don't know, is the news gonna go up, is the price gonna go up on the news or down on the news. So you should, like, right before news, you shouldn't trade, especially on red folder news. Obviously different news affect on different ways, but still, obviously you gotta remember that USD pairs are gonna affect a lot. But you're gonna go right here, you're gonna choose the pair. Like if you trade on hold on, if you trade GBP, I trade, like I told you, I trade GBP USD, and obviously the United States US 500. So I'm gonna choose GBP and USD currency. So I hope that makes sense. But yeah, you're gonna choose the ones that affect you. And this is like bank holidays. On these kind of days you shouldn't trade, because the volatility is not gonna be big. And I didn't mark out yellow folders, because those really don't affect the market that much. And obviously I'm gonna mark out red folder and orange folder, and these you're gonna choose every one of them. But yeah, obviously it doesn't matter what pair you trade, you should always include United States dollar currency, because that actually affects almost every pair. Let's be honest, because it is United States dollar, has a lot of power. Okay, look at this CPI news. These are like really high impactful news. On these kind of days, I don't even trade the whole day because it literally affects the market so bad. Okay, and yeah, just remember, every day you're gonna come here, you're gonna check what kind of news is coming. If there is a lot of news, you're gonna think, should I trade on those kind of days, or never trade right before red folder news, but you can trade after them. Obviously it depends. If it's CPI, then it's gonna mess up the markets, or FOMC also, that is going to mess up the markets usually. But go check the video out that I have posted on my YouTube channel, because that is the video that I explain. I go way in depth in these news and events, and how can they affect the markets, and how can you actually avoid them, and how can you essentially use them as your advantage. So go check that out, okay? It's really essential. Okay, but yeah, you have to know about these news, because if you don't know that when are the news gonna come, you're gonna be in a bad situation, okay? If you don't know when are those news gonna come. So for example, tomorrow, Wednesday the 3rd, we have a lot of news coming up. I'm not gonna personally trade tomorrow because we had Fed Chair Powell speaks, also a lot of news. So this is drastically gonna affect the markets. Okay, how do I know? Because literally I've been trading for years. I know that these kind of news are gonna affect the markets really bad. But again, go check the video out, because I'll explain I'll go in depth in this news and what you should avoid, what you shouldn't care. And yeah, what you're gonna do now is you're gonna go on your mobile phone. I hope you have one. Okay, you're gonna download MetaTrader 4 or 5. I use the 4 because it is the OG, you know, I like it. I've always used it, but you can choose also 5. 5 is like a newer version, but I like the 4. What also, you're gonna download TradingView. Now you don't need to worry about the broker yet. Why? Because you're going to demo trade for, I suggest, for a good amount. And then you're gonna download the MetaTrader 5 or 4, and you're also gonna download the TradingView. Okay, then you're going to learn a strategy on my channel, on somebody else's channel, or you buy a course. But I don't want to be that guy who tells you to buy a course. I don't sell a course, but you don't actually need, it's 2024, you don't need a course to learn, to learn how to day trade, because you don't need one. Okay, it's 2024, you can learn all the goods for free. Okay, but yeah, man, then after you have learned the strategy, what you're gonna do, you're gonna implement it into the markets. You're gonna open a demo account, meaning it's not real money, it's demo money, like the name says. You're gonna trade with the demo account for a while. I suggest like 3 months. After 3 months, you're gonna see how did you do. You're gonna learn the strategy all the time. After a certain period of time, you're gonna master the strategy, whatever you wanna say. Then you're gonna switch to a live account. You're gonna put like $100 in, $100, no more, no less, no more. After you have placed $100 into the account, you're gonna trade with the account like, I suggest even 3 months. Okay, 3 months. You're gonna see how it goes. Why do I suggest putting in money, real money in? Because when you put real money into an account, it's not gonna be like a demo account. It's gonna be real money, your hard-earned money. What does that equal to? The psychology part is gonna kick in, all the emotions, etc. Because it's real money. It's money that you work hard for. Now, obviously, you have to get used to it, because if you want to really be a day trader that makes money, that means you're gonna risk more. That means you're gonna actually put more money into the game. Yeah, obviously the risk you need a risk management. Go to my YouTube channel. Also, you need a training plan that you're gonna create, a personalized training plan. Also on my YouTube channel. Yeah, man, that is literally how you start day trading Forex. I'm like really blessed to give this information to you guys for free, because everybody deserves a chance, okay? But you gotta remember that most of the people actually loses in the markets. Most of the people actually quit within their first year. Why? Because day trading is really hard. I almost quit many times, but I didn't in the end, and I'm here. I turned profitable. Still, it is hard because doesn't matter if I'm profitable. I still have to get better every time, because who am I competing against? I'm competing against the markets that has been for decades, for years. Like literally, the market has been always there. But yeah, I want to tell you one thing also. You have a way bigger advantage nowadays because we have those prop firms. Like I told you in the beginning, you can literally buy an account once you're profitable and you don't have the capital. You buy like a $500 account. It gives you like access to $100,000 after you have passed those stages, 2 stages usually. And then you can literally just make money. 10% is $10,000 on a $100,000 account that costs us $500. That's crazy. That's literally crazy. But obviously you gotta remember that most of the people lose, and that's how it goes. That's how it always will go. Hopefully you will get those payouts from the prop firms. You're gonna move the prop firm payouts to your live account, and later on you're gonna grow that live account. And because obviously you're not gonna make that much money if you have a low capital account, but later on that capital is gonna grow on your live account, and you're gonna make money. You can literally do this as a living. So that is absolutely crazy, and anybody can do that, okay? Anybody can do that. But all I'm saying is that stay consistent, okay? Stay consistent, and you're gonna thank me later, okay? It's gonna be hard, but it's gonna be possible, okay, man? Hope this video resonated with you guys. Hope you understood. Be really careful out there in the markets. It's risky. There's always a risk. But yeah, man, thank you so much for watching. You're a G if you watch till the end, because bro, let's be honest, nowadays people use TikToks and Instagram Reels and YouTube Shorts. Their attention span is really small. They cannot focus. So yeah, man, obviously I cannot blame you guys, but in day trading especially, you really need to be really patient, and it's gonna take time, and you're not gonna probably see results like money wise. So that's why you gotta be really patient. But anyways, thank you so much for watching. If you want to join my free Discord, link in the description, and also my ebook. If you want to get an ebook to learn the strategy and all the psychology and risk management, it's in the description. But yeah, man, thank you so much for watching. Have a great day, evening, morning, okay? So peace out. Safe trading, guys.